Well, welcome back to another part B. We had another freeze of the game mid recording. Apparently, I don't keep an eye on this up here. The microphone counter tells me that we're recording. So yeah, we had a pretty good engagement. So pretty much took us all the way to where we were before. We're starting to take over Surabaya. We took off a few troops, so we kept the supplies above troops. There's a bunch of other things going on, but we left off here where we were stationed here. We're moving in to bombard Tarakan, and we're in the midst of getting closer so we can do a bombardment. In the first recording, I had one destroyer take a dive bomber bomb, and she survived. And then in the second recording, we picked up where we left off. We've lost a destroyer, I believe, and we actually had a hit on our carrier, the Wasp. The Wasp has got minor damage. We have a bunch of aircraft up over both of our fleets, and we're going into here to do a bombardment to get rid of the airfield. So again, we're going to begin with a bunch of this, and we'll see where they spawn in. Now this is the defense force, so no carriers, but they do have cap. Let's see where they spawn in on us. And they're really close. Once again, we want to speed up as best we can. I think we do want to actually, well, no, probably not. Well, yeah, let's do a turn. Yeah, this is the group that lost one destroyer. So we're going to do a turn and try and get more guns on target. You see there, I think this is them. Is that them? No. Yeah, so we got these dive bombers again, which were successful in attacking us. There's another group over here, which they have torpedoes. These guys have torpedoes too? Oh yeah. So these aren't as dangerous because torpedoes, they have to circle down to get down to sea level and then do their stuff. But from altitude so close, it's not a very good engagement for them at all. So, and with the, oh, we also have what? High altitude bombers on the way as well. There's the other group. Now we do have a bunch of, we're going to let them just do their thing and see what happens. Getting these guys a little active here, moving. I'm not so worried about the let's go back here for a sec. So if I can take you guys and get you to head over do in two groups. We want them to let the other group take care of those dudes. Torpedoes, bombers are not much of a threat. I think you guys should go over here though. Kind of spread these guys around. No. Yeah, okay, fine. You're good. Do your thing. They shouldn't be a threat, but I may have made a mistake in sending them. Alright, we're gonna do something funny here because I think I messed up. may have screwed up drastically. These guys look like they're going to yeah, I think I messed up, boys. As I do. Torpedoes in the water for New Orleans. Any more torpedoes in the water? These guys are fine. That was close. So I think we got all these guys done. Let's get everybody formed back up. And yes, head away. Let's go this way, boys. These bombers are at altitude. And that's not the greatest, but hopefully we can get there. Got a lot of bombers. Come on, don't be dummies. Torpedoes in the water right there, but they're going to time out if they haven't already. I don't see any other torpedoes. I'm surprised. So how are these guys doing? Take care of business, boys. Good. So we got torpedoes and both sides torpedoes. Okay. All right, now go for these guys. Good distance away, not really any danger. That could have gone badly. This is another example of the fighters deciding what targets they want to go for, and everybody going after the same target. Almost messed me up. But we made it out. Let's see if we got everybody. 27 out of 27. I expect more of these today. Let's see if we can get in there. I expect a few more of these to happen. Now the last time this happened, The Wasp got damaged. See here, flooding her whole side. She got hit right, yeah, pretty bad. She seems to be doing pretty well. She's only going 18 knots. So she's the slow ship in the group, which means she's going to have to be replaced. And these guys are torpedo bombers. These guys are altitude bombers. We have two groups of cap. Can you guys, anybody attacking? Much closer than I would like, for sure. And this is kind of how things happened before. Can we please take care of these guys? Before they drop their torpedoes. Too close for comfort, in my opinion. Don't like to see it. No bombs out. It's good. Don't go crashing on one of my ships, please. He was going for the destroyer. So it looks like we got everybody. Let's see. 24-24. Retreat. Lost 3 aircraft in that. I'm gonna do. Let's send up these guys. So we're gonna get them to do that. And off of you, we're gonna get you to do a similar thing, but expect a couple more engagements here. The ball is under our control. Let's see how close we are to keeping it. We still got to get rid of this. While we here, let's take off some of these troops and supplies. You don't need all that fuel. We just made it under the supply margin. So that's good. Is that the only one? Let's get you in to pick up some more boys. And you. We're going to have you go as well, but I want you to do something. I want you to go and drop off what you have over here. So they're sending in another group. So we do have our aircraft in here, so we're not going to save this aircraft. We're going to do what we can, but we're not going to. It's our fleet. Which fleet's in here? It's the Defense Force. So let's go with this guy. And wow, that was a bad move on their part, for sure. So these are dogfighters. They do have bombs, but they will evade as soon as they get engaged, which is what's going to happen by this first group. These guys are all running for the coast. So this guy is going to do what? He's dropping to the deck. I didn't tell him to do that. He's just doing it. But we're going to run. We're going to send him over this way. Now our fighters should be able to engage all these guys, so let's see if they got targets. Everybody going after the number one guy, nobody wants to go after anybody else. Yeah, this is the problem. Who are you guys attacking? Number 9, okay. Who are you attacking? Number 8, 10. You're going after 12. Okay, so they're spread out. Looks like they're breaking up in different groups. Which is fine. I'm not gonna stress it. We'll let this guy go. So we're taking them out slowly but surely. Again, I hope we don't have another crash. The camera froze, or the game froze when we were at like 37 minutes. Anybody have any suggestions as to why that happens? Please leave me a comment and I'll look into it. Maybe it's I have to clear out some memory or something, I don't know. Not that savvy with that kind of stuff. See how many aircraft we got remaining in the fight here. It's only about 3 left, or 9 left. Okay, we've only sunk 3. Let's keep an eye on this guy and see what he's going to do. Just by the sheer numbers, we should be able to get him. He turns and slows down and gets to another guy behind his tail. We have our fleet making moves in the background. And I like to see the fact that it doesn't look like there's, well, maybe there are, but can't there's a bunch of aircraft. Hopefully they're not all going after one. Let's see if we got everybody. Yeah, this is the last guy left, so yeah, all of you guys get a piece of that meat. Good job, boys. So we're gonna retreat out. 12 of 12, no losses. That's good. This guy is still going to do his mission because actually let's change his course a little bit because we don't want him to, we don't want to throw him away. So instead of going here and winding up over land where nothing happens, which there may not be any land there, but we'll see. We'll do a save just to make sure. And yes, I do delete previous saves. I keep a few in backup, but I do that so that if I have to go back, I can. But I you know, if there's a crash, so I can go back to the saves. I didn't do that for this one. I could have probably found an auto save that would have saved me my carrier getting hit and probably a sinking of a destroyer. The first playthrough, like I said, the Craven got damaged, but she didn't get sunk. The next one, we lost a ship and damaged the carrier in this engagement. Okay, what the heck? All right, so we have some ships coming our way. What do we want to do about that? Do we want to? Let's see. We got more of this happening. Let's pin this guy, just be sure. And it says CL, but I don't think it's a CL. I think it's a bunch of destroyers. Let's go back over here. This is the carrier group. We're going to form them up as well. So again, we go back to Hornet here. Or it's Hornet or Wasp, or one or the other. At least they're further away this time. Are they just fighters? They're just fighters. So yeah, she took a bomb right in the side. And it blew 3 compartments out. So she needs to be repaired. So that's what we're gonna do. Yes, please. Please tell me you're going after these guys and not being silly. We don't need just random destruction of our ships. And these guys, are you guys just going to get free reign? Those guys flew in past you? Or is somebody else going to attack? Attack, please. There we go. For a second there, I thought that was the bombs they released. So the slight movement that they make, it messes with the targeting of enemy. Hopefully we can take care of these guys. See how many aircraft are in the engagement. So there's only 8. We got half of them shot down. We lost 1 fighter. It's all you guys. Yeah, that trigger button. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating when you do a recording and sit here and play the game and think of things to say and talk about. You look up and your screen is frozen, and you know that time is lost. You can't recover that recording file that you did. Get them all. Let's see. 8 of 8 for 1 loss. Let's get out. And we'll let these guys tell us when they're ready. They're almost ready, but let's let them figure that out for themselves. 13:05. So we're coming over here, and you guys go do your thing. The hunter group, how did they get past you? You get an F. I'm gonna think ahead and send these guys this way. Actually, let's go this way. Because remember, when we attack them, they like to head up this way and go north back to Saipan. So hopefully they'll be able to do that. And so we have the Defense Force Pompey group here, which is pretty heavy duty. It's got all sorts of ammunition, and hopefully we can defend this. I kind of want these guys to be stationary and let them come in. Maybe it's smarter to meet them further out, but how about we do this while we're at it? We'll send up a cap over the Defense Force Pompey. We can send out things before that, but we're going to leave them right there and watch them come in. So let's take care of this. So what's the best course of action? You know, fighters against these guys, it's not really a good choice. So we're going to let these guys get to the deck, if they can, form up, and then we're going to say they evaded escape, or evaded the enemy. And that may not happen, but if they show up, we'll fight it out. If not, we will retreat. So as soon as these 4 aircraft get relatively safe on the deck, we are going to escape. Let's get into a different position like this, maybe. Alright, so that didn't happen. So what are we going to do now? Well, we're going to slow down first of all. And we are going to fight. So let's slow down and go turn. So the thing with these slow aircraft is that can actually benefit them, because the fighters are too fast to target. So we'll keep these guys in a spin and watch what happens. Well, we lost one. So you can tell me whether or not you think this is fair or not fair or what. But I just think that this kind of throwing away of assets is not the best. I wish he would catch up with me. Yeah. So one guy So this is what some people say, well, this is what should happen. Well, what would happen in the war if a scout plane was out scouting around? First of all, it probably wouldn't be seen. Secondly, I don't think he would be in a position where he would just stumble across this many aircraft. You know, 8 aircraft. It would never be 4 scouts grouped like this so far from the ship either. So that would mean that, yeah, that's stored away 4 aircraft. Is basically what that was. All right, so we're gonna let them make sure that they're coming in. We're gonna ignore these, and we're gonna have a we got another one of these going on, so that's, I guess, part of it, I guess. So we got dive bombers again. We do have an awful lot of aircraft in the air. We have 46 aircraft in the air. I'm going to let them just do their thing. I'm not going to do anything here. We are going to slow down though and turn on sonar. Hopefully the aircraft can take care of themselves. Is that everybody? No? How many we got left? That's 9 and 9. We've lost 1 aircraft as well. Alright, moving on. Are these guys close enough to bombard? I think they are. Let's do some ouchie on this base, which is a 5. We may not be able to take it all the way down. So let's go here first. You only get 3 presses of the button, so that's 1. What did it do? Did nothing. Let's hit it again. That probably took it down 1 maybe. Yeah, 4. Alright, one more time for the carrier group. That looks like it took it down another notch. 3. How much we got left? I don't think we have any left here. You only get 3. So let's go to the big boys. Let's see what these guys can do here. So it's down to 2. And 1 more at least. I'd like to get it all the way down to none, but let's see. That's 2 hits. 1 more. Do we got 1 more in us? We do. But now we're empty. So all these ships have to go back to Port Moresby. Anybody damaged needs to be rest and repaired, and then everybody else needs to rearm. So what's the best way to get there? Well, we're going to go back down to the straits, and we're going to send them all the way home. Let's make a wave here, and then try to keep these straight if I can. And I want these guys to go together, so I want to look at my points of reference. I went just straight down to here, straight to this point, and then over to Port Moresby. See if the carrier goes the same path. I did it with the carrier. Let's do it with this one. So here, And these guys go faster, remember? So they'll get there before us. But it's necessary. We're missing some aircraft and or some ships. We have a few hours left in the day, and I'm going to let them do their thing while we focus over here. So, more of this, huh? Okay. See where they come in. Let's get these guys to form up. And it looks like we have torpedo bombers. Yep. These guys are torpedo bombers as well. Looks like that's all they got left to send us. And that's coming from not the base we just bombarded, but from the other base that's north of us. So we're going to see what we can do against this guy. And again, we just kind of let this run. I'm not overly concerned. At 36 minutes, this is kind of where we crashed last time. I don't know why. If it crashes again, you're never going to see this video. And the next video you'll see, 123, will be something else. Because I don't think I'm going to redo this for video again. Again, I can't speed it up either. It just is what it is. I do like to see the aircraft. If we go back to the aircraft for a quick second, take a look. We come over here to aircraft. These come in groups of 4. Right? I think it's the V formation or box V, or I don't know. The reason why it's groups of 4 is because of the thatch weave, I believe. It's because there were 2 aircraft in conjunction with the other 2 aircraft, so they could do dual thatch weaves where they both break off in different directions together. You have a lead, you have your tail, backup wingman. So the wingman goal was to stay with the lead no matter what. And no matter what was, unless they decided to go into some type of thatch weave, which means one aircraft breaks to the right and the other breaks to the left. So the enemy will either find them, follow one or the other, and then they pitch back into each other and weave back and forth at distance. And it leaves the trailing aircraft more opportunity to shoot down the aircraft that's trailing his buddy. And it proved to be a very good tactics. I think that's everybody. Yeah, 15. Again, if I throw off these comments, I'm kind of just ad-libbing things I've known and heard of before in the past, and I may explain them badly, but you get the idea. Thatch weave is pretty famous, so it's not something that I need to quote exactly, but I'm concerned we need to do a save here. We're going to do another one because we just got done with that, and I want to make sure that if we do crash, we can continue on. So here we are, we're getting close to this guy, and I think now's the time to go in and put a smacking on this guy. Let's see if we can do that. We'll meet him here, hopefully. I also, because it's 15:30, we want to put up some aircraft over him. if we can, we can. So what we're going to do is we're going to put up these mariners with bombs. We're going to send them with that, and we're going to put them over this group. And they should be able to stay with them until the engagement. So they're going in a wrong direction, so we need to go this way. And they did it to us again. Look at that. And I'm going to put up both of these scouts because they're good for targeting, in my opinion. I don't know if that's true, but that's what we're gonna do. Let's put them over the group, and I think we possibly can see if we can get them. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. I think this is our second or third surface fleet engagement, but we have mixed stuff here, and we have all sorts of stuff to play with. So, how far are they? They're over here. We want to turn away from them, so we are going to turn this way. And I'm going to keep you at 750 because we don't need to, and I'll speed up. And these guys are all going to attack at will, and I'll let them just do that. Now we go to aircraft, and here's the thing with aircraft. I want all my fighters to head this way. And I want you to go as fast as you can, and we're going to go up a little bit. I want my mariners to box formation, form up, and head this way. And we are going to go up, let's say there, 6,100 feet. I want this guy to head this way. And I kind of want you to speed up, and I want you to go up. And I want you to do similar. What was his altitude? 5580. Sure, 5580. Something like that. And you're going to head this way. Now we go look and see, it said 2 CLs and 8 destroyers, right? Let's see what we got here. All destroyers. So what kind of crazy destroyers do we got over here? We have dangerous but not crazy dangerous. I'm looking for the round, I call them bubblehead destroyers with the crazy AAA that we've engaged a couple times. Now these are all standard. I don't think there's that new, but they're not destroyer escorts, so we should be able to handle these guys. So we're going to let this go. The first guy that's being engaged is this one. We do not have to get crazy close to these dudes. Let's go with our ships and see what they're doing. take it. These guys are shooting off laser beams. What's the range? 8,000 yards. So we're pretty good. Kind of need these guys to put a smacking on these dudes. Yep. Look at it from this angle and see if we're targeting anybody else. Yeah, these guys are going to go down. Alright, I'm in danger of just throwing away aircraft here. So we need to speed them up, please. And go up. And let's get you in a turn. And you guys, you need to speed up. Go up and get in a turn. And you guys, where are you? The heck are you doing over there? So hopefully you don't lose any aircraft. I had these guys all selected and to go in the same direction, but they didn't do that. Okay, so this guy's done. Who's the next target? Who are we targeting next? Number 7. Okay. Looks like they're sweeping around. Wow. Alright, he's done, boys. Go for somebody else. So if we go back over here, these guys are doing a distraction method. If I can get them to turn so they don't get shot down. So you go as fast as you can and you just do your thing. You spin. You get these guys to spread out a little bit. Spread to 150 in a box formation. Get these guys to maintain their altitude and distract. Kingfisher, go down here. Again, I don't know if this does anything for the game itself. All I know is that my mind tells me this is what scout planes would do, this is what fighters would do. They'd probably go in and strafe. I don't know if they do that with big ships going after them. So, Igumo's down. She's going to the deep. And Figueroa is going down in a world of pain. And who are we targeting next? Colorado. Number 3. So that's number 3. Let's put the Mariners to use. I want to say, let's go form up. And we are going to break you. We're going to put you in a Vic. Close. Now we're going to break you. 1, 2, form up. Excuse me. So So each one of these I'm going to target a ship, maybe more than one ship, but we're going to do what we can. And the first group is you are going to attack number 6. Let's go for you to get number 6 as well. You're going to go after this one. I want you to go after this one. I want you to go after this one. And you to go after this one. So a couple aircraft we didn't get, but we're doing what we can. And how are these guys doing? Let's head down now. Make sure to keep these guys in target. Fubuki, sure. These guys' days are numbered. Yeah, you're gonna get secondaries if you're not careful. Couple hits. We want to make sure nobody escapes this engagement. They sent a whole bunch of torpedoes, so we are going to drastically change our direction. And that means head this way. So we don't really want to get hit by torpedoes, and if their torpedoes are heading this way, see if I can see the torpedoes again. Is that them? Oh, there they are. So, if we go here, and we say Kagero heading this direction, and they're heading this way, yeah, they're coming this way where we were going to be, and now we're turning away, kind of, in a cluster of madness. But look at how many torpedoes they sent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 torpedoes. Got any more torpedoes coming out after us? So, what happens when we target an aircraft that their target has been destroyed? Well, we have to select another target. Let's make sure that they have their stuff with them still. Come on, mouse wheel. So they have bombs, so we just need to reselect the target. So the same thing happened here. So you're going to go after this guy. It looks like our friend got shot down, so let's go after Fubuki up here. Anybody else not be able to attack a target that they've previously selected? Yeah, you. Everybody going after the same thing. I want you to go after him instead. And why don't you do the same? You go after number 10. I'm selecting that so that why am I selecting that? I'm selecting those ships in particular because if we go to targeting, he's going after Kagero. He's going after Kagero. It's like auto-targeting. Everybody targets the same ship. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't like it, but there's a method to this game, and yeah, Kagero's not made for this world too much. I'm going to change the main gun's main director to target Fubuki. Not a fan of the direction of these ships at the moment, but they're doing what they're doing, and that's okay. Who just sunk? Kagero's down. Have you dropped your bombs yet? Yep. You have. You're going after him. You're still open bay, open bay, open bay, open bay. So, you guys dropped your bombs on this guy. Looks like I think those were the bombs from the bombers. Let's see what this guy gets out of his. Yeah, nice bombs, my friends. That was. These are not so good, but whatever. So let's try and keep our mariners safe. We'll highlight them. We're going to get them to box. Bombers like box better, in my opinion. We're going to form up and we're going to head this way. Go up, speed up, everything. I'm not going to waste my fighters. We lost one. Who else is being targeted? Looks like Igumo's the next down the list. Let's go back to our ships. Has anybody got any damage? Scroll down the line. Colorado's good. 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 So we want these guys to be not in harm's way. So I want to still keep an eye for torpedoes. You're about to be relieved, my friend. If you do that. So Fubuki is sitting still. Let's go a little crazy here, and we're gonna do this. This guy's being a distraction, so we want to give him a little harassment of our own. Because we don't want to have to change our course again. "17 knots, let's speed up, boys." Maybe we need to change into a battle line instead. I don't know. Who are you targeting? Gumo? I don't think we need to target you. I think we need to focus on this guy. So that strafe just kind of took off. We lost 2 Wildcats. So best way to attack with fighters, my opinion, is you got to slow down. More times you have guns on target, the better. Get everybody in a line. And once they do that, attack them from bow to stern as best you can. You really want to get them to be in line, so we're going to slow down so that they can form up. I want them in line so that when they go this way at a slower speed, like 230 maybe, that their guns are on target most of the time. So let's look and see what we got going on over here. So let's focus back on Colorado again. And you're shooting at 10, right? Not very accurate. 36% solution. Colorado, how about you do a little spot action on that? Actually, just do that. I don't care. So 9 is next. Yeah, battleships are pretty impressive, right? They do a good job. Just one of those 16-inch shells, or I think they're, I don't know, let's see. What are they? Yeah, 16-inch shells. Yeah, that's toast, Bo. You're done. And to verify, 10. Where are you? Oh, well. I think that's 9. Yagumo now. He's the last ship. Oh, 10. 10's right here. He's heavy. So, we have our fighters. Remember, we said we were playing fighters as well? Where'd they go? Did we lose you? So there they are. How fast are you going? Speed you up a little bit. And you really don't want to attack them from the side. He may not be there by the time we're done. But maybe we can address that issue. He may be dead before we get there. we're going to give it a try. Wow. Remember what I said about when aircraft get shot down? We did lose one, but we want to make sure that we're not selecting any aircraft that are on their way down. What happens is that the aircraft, this position, will slide down here. They haven't done that yet, so we're going to do something to try and prevent us from being shot, which is this, and hitting form up, and get up, and speed up, and we'll watch them spread out. So this is a way for them to not be hit by any aircraft and retreat. So their altitude is going up, and their distance is spreading out outside of this guy, so we can turn them as well. And that guy's not made long for this world. So I think this is the last ship. Let us go. And oh, somebody got hit. You got hit by a torpedo? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? After all that I did to try and save you. How many torpedoes? Where are they? What's the damage on you? Jesus. Woof. So we don't need that. We don't need that. We want to put out fires below deck first. I'd like you to be more back here. Okay, so not doing that, but I really like this one to be primary. There we go. How about you? No? Yeah. Okay, that's a little better. So, Flint needs to break. So, here's the thing. While I was talking all that stuff, yeah, these are toast. Okay, so that guy's toast. We're good. I want everybody to slow the heck down. Turn your sonars on if you got them. It's one of my favorite ships, but now we have an issue. We've sunk everybody, but this guy we want to survive. So how do we do that? We make sure that we only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage control teams. So as they complete their jobs, we're going to have them actually go to repair fires first and foremost. So we can speed up, no aircraft around, so let's speed this up and get this going. This is a speed factor. Your funnels are what impact you as far as speed. So we want to take care of those as best we can. You highlight over it and it tells you how long it'll take for the repair. If it's a black square, that means that compartment is fully damaged and you need to go into rest and repair to fix it. We just lost the Flint. So even though it said that this ship was heavy, we lost this ship because I was paying attention to fighters and other things, and torpedoes hit this ship, causing her to sink. That's a loss on me. I see it a lot when people play this game, and I just did it myself, and it hurts me to the core that we lost her. And yeah, I literally feel bad for stuff like this happening, because maybe it was that last movement I did when I put the group, when I changed the formation and put us in battle line instead of what we were at. And because of that, we lost a ship. So that's on me. Anybody get any other damage? You get a little damage, but you're good. Minor. And the next thing to look at is ammo. How much ammo do you got? 237 AP rounds in the front. They pretty much fire at the same time. Let's go back here. 778. High explosive rounds. Atlanta. How are you doing? You got an awful lot of ammo, so you're good. That's the sister ship behind her. So there's the Flint, and this is the Atlanta. It doesn't register as sunk yet, but there'll be an S next to that. So they got hit by a torpedo, right? And that's usually the belt that we're considering, depending on where they got hit. But they probably got hit on the nose, somewhere over here. The belt consists of probably about from here to here on different ships. If we go to the Colorado, the Colorado's belt is 13.5 inches. And that's torpedo defense. It only shows 55%, but still, that's a little armor there. So yeah, we are sorry to say, the Flint, my friend, and yeah, that's how that works. So with that, we can get out of this engagement. So what did we gain from this? Destroyers can be deadly. My surface battle skills are bad. We lost the Flint, and everybody else seems to be pretty good, but this group needs to be reinforced. Even though we had aircraft in the air, and I noticed those torpedoes, and we turned, and maybe we should have turned away instead of in. I thought we turned away, and we got 10 more command points, so that's a thing. Now, Pompeii is a level 3 field, so we can actually pull in to Pompeii and do our rearming. We're gonna wait on all the other stuff to do. What do we got over here? We need to take some more troops off of this guy. You say, why are you taking troops off of this location that you still need? Well, again, I think I've said it before. If you there we go. if you have more troops than you do supplies, you'll deplete the supplies much faster. At least that's my understanding. And what is by taking troops off due to this? Nothing. We already have it. We're just cleaning up the guerrilla fighters in the mountains. So that's what that's for. And as soon as we get this taken care of, we are going to let's begin this guy. Look around for any ships. We got 3 groups over there. I don't want to just play with that, so we're going to leave. We're going to follow the rules and return him to base, and hopefully he won't be shot down. Status on these fighters, 34. You got to check these, even though they launch immediately. I like to keep aircraft up. There's only 2 left on the Saratoga. There's none left on the Wasp, and that is because we got hit, and we got some damage and some general damage and some 3-compartment flooding. So that's why those aircraft are gone, because we only launched 24 out of 30, and we only have, which are the ones that came from the Wasp? These. So we lost 1. So we lost 1 aircraft out of, what was it, 30, right? Out of 30, but yet now we have, or out of 29, and now we only have 23 left. So that's what we're doing. Finback, go to. Looks like we have a MS. So let's begin this. Getting kind of long in this video, and I'm a little concerned. All right, this guy's just cake. We're gonna play some guns with him, I think. Let's see what we got. 25 AP, 90. Yeah, let's do that. So we are going to head this direction. Actually, just do that. There you go. And we are going to let her run, because this guy can't do anything to us. We'll target him. We will acknowledge who he is. This little guy. Let's put our scope up. We lose contact when we turn, and that's kind of crazy to me. There he is, and we're just going to come right up on him and put some guns into him. Is what we're going to do. We're ahead of him. We're in position. When he gets to be about here, I think that's when we start playing our games with him. And we have our scope up, so let's put up our thing. Now if he turns, if this guy decides to turn, then all bets are off. We surface the ship and go after him. And then guns a-blazing. We're pretty much getting in range. He's got machine gun fire. He doesn't have anything. Let's verify that, shall we? So, guns, weapons. He's got none. But he does. He has anti-aircraft. And that's about it. So we're going to stay with him until he gets closer. It's close enough. We can slow down. So I believe each one of these blocks is 1,000 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's basically 8 blocks away, and we're 8,500 yards away. So each block is 1,000 yards. So if we go this way and we say we're on this trajectory, we're going to wind up being 1, 2, 3,000 yards away when we start shooting. We're slowly closing that gap as well. So like if I was to do this and go boom, boom, and then boom, we're parallel with him. Okay, so we're going to go up to here and then turn and be full broadside this guy, but we'll probably start shooting before then. Let's see what our vantage point looks like from where we are. So he's that way. What are the chances he sees my periscope? He doesn't have sonar like a destroyer would. He would only have lookouts, people with binoculars or Mark II eyeballs. So the chances of being seen are pretty limited. The only problem during the day in this kind of engagement is aircraft up in the sky. As soon as you put up your scope and turn on your radar, you would be able to see if there were any airborne fighters or bombers or something, enemy. And then the other thing is, from the sky, they can see you. Hopefully that's clear. Can you see me under the water there? With the periscope popping through the water like that. It would also leave a wake depending how fast you're going. So that's important to know as well. So we're just kind of delaying the inevitable here. For whatever reason, when we lose contact, if we go to binoculars or visually see him, we can't go out binoculars without the periscope up, but he comes back up as soon as we see him again. So we're going 7. Let's slow it down so he catches up to us quicker. We're a little bit more stable in the water, I think. I don't know. There's a fine line between that. The fine line is this: sea state of 5. How rough are the waves? It only goes up to 6 that I've seen in the game. You see how this is also, the solution is getting better. Do we want to waste torpedoes? We have 14 in the front and we have 8 in the back. So no, we don't. These opportunities to take out an unarmed ship, mustering supplies to probably, I don't know, one of those 3 islands, Tinian, those 3 major islands, that's what he's doing. He's supplying cargo runs without any escort, without anything. He's doing it on his own. So we're getting close to where I want to start shooting, so let's slow it down. We're going to drop our scope and we're going to surface the boat. And we're going to dramatically turn and speed. And we're going to do a attack at will. So you see the gun swings out. And now from here, at this vantage point, we can actually go to binocular mode and see how we're doing. We're doing lousy. So now we're in surface, turn the radar back on, which I see a lot of people not do, and you see how it immediately goes up. Now the second thing to recognize is if we go to the ship, is he turning or is he going straight, accepting his fate? And you see us off in the distance. And we're just going to let him shoot. Lousy shooting. Come on, boys. You can do better than that. And because we have limited ammo, and now he's hitting 84, 80%. Yeah, okay, we're gonna let him do his thing. Let's get down to 70, and then I'm gonna punt 5 AP rounds into him if he's still alive. Let's see what his damage is. Moderate, minor. So, a couple more rounds and then we're gonna stop. You say, well, why do you want to stop? Well, I want to stop because I want to put a hole in them. The easiest way for me to do that is to have them cease, change to AP, AP rounds, right? And to do manual firing, you have to have this manual button clicked. You can't be shooting at will, so you don't select that. Oh, he's done on anyway. Let me put a round in him anyway, just because. And then you have to highlight this and put it on the location. And if he's leading, you lead him, and that's where it gets a little difficult. So just one round. See if my manual firing worked. Yeah, that's one round. Yeah, and that's what manual firing does. Now he's already sunk, so yeah, we don't need to shoot anymore. So after every engagement like this, I always go down to periscope depth, dive, because aircraft could be coming because of the smoke. They could have radioed. You know, you got to scenario this whole thing out and say, we're being attacked, a submarine location, Humpty, Humpty, Humpty. So get under the water where you're safe. So let's let this guy get under the water, and then we're going to end this video here. And to do so, we're going to do this. So thank you for watching. We have to end it. I'm afraid it will crash, so I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you in the next video.